Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we arrived at Valak Mountain and with the direction of the oh-so-mysterious Alvis, began heading off towards that tower in the distance. You can kind of see it, it's obstructed by fog, but it's really tall, trust me, we saw it last time. This time, before we head off towards the tower once more, I think I want to head over this way because there's some things for us to discover. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, yeah. Sometimes on Valak Mountain, you can't really notice where the super steep grade is because everything's covered in snow. It's kind of weird and hard to explain. I don't mean to complain by any means. I think I did that enough when talking about the daytime here earlier. But anyway, while we're on the way over here to discover the things I wanted to show, I want to bring attention to my arts. I noticed that on Shulk and Rhine specifically, I hadn't spent AP in a while, and I had a lot of unspent AP as a result, and that's kind of stupid. So I went around and bought some art books for them, taught them some new things, and I spent a lot of their AP. As you can see, I focused mostly on Backslash and Buster on Shulk, Magnum Charge and Rhine. I like those arts. But, as we step up here, we've discovered the Nagul Waterfall, and as you can see, the Sparus Paguls that we need to hunt for Monster Quest 2 are right here. This was the only Monster Quest we didn't take care of last time. And, well, a certain someone has actually learned a brand new art, and I would like to show it. Melia. I've said that I like Melia before, and I do, but man, this new art with her, she really comes together when you have this, like, almost as much as Starlight Kick, I'd say. How about we start a battle, and on this frozen waterfall, believe it or not, despite this being an RPG, there are indeed ice physics, hence why I chose Melia for this, because not only going to show off her new art, I can just kind of stay back here stationary and not have to worry about it. Anyway, I started off with 2 Summon Bolts, and now she has Summon Earth. Physical protect to nearby allies when it is summoned, but when you discharge it, if I can get close enough to do so, I'm just trying to be careful here and just nudge myself through it. There we go. It will inflict poison. With an Ether up, that is pretty powerful. It's only about 500 or so damage to start off at level 1, but the thing that makes it so good is that the poison damage will go off over the course of 30 seconds, and every time it goes off, it will do equal damage to what the art did in the first place. This makes Melia an excellent damage over time character, and what I suggest doing is you summon Bolt to up her Ether, and then just kind of use a combination of discharging Summon Bolt, Summon Earth, and Summon Flare. That'll do high damage with 2 damage over time fronts. Combine that with her Starlight Kick combo, as well as what else she can do with, you know, her usability in chain attacks, the fact that she has that burst mode, the fact that she has Hypnotize, Mind Blast. Yeah, she is a mega powerful character, and I really, really like her after this. Unfortunately, the camera's kind of inside my head right now, and I don't really want to move it because I don't want to, like, get screwed by the ice physics, but yeah. When you have all this, Melia really comes together. There's only like one other art on her that I particularly like that she's going to be learning. At this point, Melia can do just about everything that I typically have her do. Feels so good to have her like this, and oh god. Yeah, I'm kind of being very cautious here because, there's some Mansa Moramoras flying above us. I didn't have to hunt those last time because we would have been here anyway, and there were actually 2 right here. Just like there was 5 of these Sparus Paguls, which is just the number we need to hunt as well, so yeah, I didn't need to do that last time, but I'd rather not get their attention since I don't need to fight them. That's just me. And wow, we are dominating here. Like, I know that Melia was high damage, new Shulk was high damage, new Dunbang was high damage, but jeez, we have like no reason to worry whatsoever. She's gonna keep sliding after this is over, isn't it? Or isn't she? Oh, wait, no, what? A little bit, okay. Okay, Dunban, do what I always have you do. And Shulk, I guess we can do a backslash, even though it's from the front. Good, Monster Quest 2 completed. We did not set off those monsters that were above us, thankfully, but I'm probably going to set them off in doing what I'm going to do here. So, I mentioned that there's ice physics here at this frozen waterfall. I mean, the frozen waterfall is kind of a creative location, but the thing I don't get is that whoever designed these ice physics, it has the most slippery ice physics I think I've ever seen in a video game. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. To show what I mean, I'm going to run at full speed and then jump off of this. Whoa! Oh god, oh! I thought I was gonna go off the cliff for a second. Wow, okay, yeah, there's my freak out for the day. I thought I was gonna sail off of this cliff and die. You can see how far down that goes. Ooh. Alright. Well, there was my near-death experience for the week as well, so let's go back to the Mechonis Wound, and I think I want to switch over to Shulk. We'll just have these 3 because it's a good damage-dealing party, even though I've stated before that Melia's AI is not that great. Okay, wow, that really freaked me out. But, we're gonna start heading towards the tower now, and while we're doing that, it's gonna be quite the walk, and there's something that I've been wanting to talk about. It's that, I think I briefly touched on this in the first episode of the series, but I wanted to bring it up again, because Valak Mountain, as I said last time, visually I like this area a lot. I think it's very creative, just all these crystals that shoot these beams up into the sky. The way that it just completes the look of this area and makes it more than just a generic snow-covered mountain. It's a very magical place, and like I said, I will turn on the game just to kind of look at the visuals here, and I think it's a very visually pleasing area. And that brings me to something. Half the people I've talked to say that Xenoblade Chronicles has, like, amazing graphics, and they can't believe that this is a Wii game, and, like, you know, aesthetically, it's such a pleasing game. But the other half I know are like, God, this game looks awful, and, like, you know, it looks like an early PS2 game, and, like, I've seen, like, last-gen, like, games from 2 gens ago that look better, and it looks so terrible. Why'd this game have to be on the Wii? Well, the thing is, I heard that before doing this Let's Play, but when I started it, I heard the exact same thing in my comments. Half the comments are saying, like, oh yeah, this game is so pretty, but the other half are just saying it looks awful. And I don't really get why. I mean, granted, this game was released in 2009, and maybe it's because I play a lot of N64 games, I just don't really see it, because, yeah, I've had people tell me this game looks horrible graphically, and I don't think so at all. Maybe I just kind of see the intention the artists were going for, or maybe I just kind of see the aesthetics more than the technical levels. I don't know. But I think presentation-wise, it looks really good. And I don't really think it's fair to compare it to games that came out today, considering its original release. I mean, granted that it was an early 2009 release in Japan. In only a few months, this game is going to be 6 years old. It's hard to believe that, holy crap. But yeah, I don't know, maybe people just get too caught up in the 1080p-ness of games these days. Wow, Emil! That sounded a lot better in my head than it did when it came out of my mouth. Yeah, you want to have people take you seriously in a discussion of graphics versus aesthetics? That is not the way to do it. Oh my god, I can't believe I said that. I'm not even gonna repeat that. But yes, people just seem really caught up in if games are 1080p or not these days, and they seem to even get caught up in it for games of last gen, or even games that are like many years old, and I don't know, I'm just getting kind of tired of it personally. Anyway, we have a Nopon researcher here. Should we talk to him? How'd you get to that tower? There's a tunnel here near here that goes down to the lower level. And luckily, he's kind enough to adjust the camera for us to show us exactly where that is. Yeah, it's kind of like a little easy to miss if you're just going on the beaten path. And you'll kind of just reach this dead end though. So yeah, good on you designers. That is really good. And you can see just how big that tower is. When Ricky said it was bigger than the tree of Frontier Village, he was really not kidding me. Look how far down that goes too. Like, that is really a tall tower. Holy crap. Now, with that graphics discussion over, yeah, I don't know. Maybe people can kind of just explain it to me, though, but I really don't see how this game looks bad to some people, and I know that I'm not the only one that doesn't see that, because I've had people tell me that they agree with me fully that this is a really good-looking game, so I don't know. Anyway, down here, you know how the ice physics were wonky before? Oh boy, you haven't seen anything yet. This is gonna be crazy. Let's go! Haha! With my whoa! Wow, that looked very painful. Good on you, Shulk, for not flinching. How about we do that again? We can skip travel back to the start of this anytime that we wish, and believe me, I skip travel to this a lot because it is indeed very fun. Let's go here. Now, it's oddest that when you skip travel to this point, you notice that we're not anywhere near the landmark. It just kind of plops us right at the entrance to the Hollow Bone, which kind of begs the question why this isn't the skip travel point. I mean, it's a required place you have to go to, so I don't really get why it's not here. Anyway, let's jump! Made it across, take damage, and there are item orbs in this area. Good luck getting them, because I'm probably not going to get a single one. Oh, wait, maybe. Nope, I didn't get a one. Now, if I can make this jump. Oh, wow, ow. That looked very painful. Whoa, I almost died from that. Level up from another near-death experience. Awesome. Dunban's just jumping for joy that he's not dead, I guess. We have some Nopon down here with all these crates, and indeed there is a store. The store is very similar to the one that we saw at the start, but different from it. If you go into the pants tab, or excuse me, trousers, as they would call it in the localization of this game, we have brave bottoms, which are superior to the pants that we got up there, the jail bottoms. So I want to grab all these. You know, I think we'd be pretty good to grab, you know, a pair of these for everyone, just because we can. We have the money for it. And then under art books, new to the store, we have Bedtime and Tantrum for Ricky. I don't want to level up either of these arts. I think I'm pretty good. So I think I'm just going to have everybody change pants in the middle of a snow-covered mountain range. Sounds like a smart idea. Now, as stated before, I only changed everybody's pants, and you know how you can actually see the equipment differences on the characters? Well, everybody's wearing the same pair of pants, yet when it's on Shulk, it looks like this. When it's on Dunban, it looks like that. when it's on Melia, she's not even wearing pants. When it's on Ryan, it kind of looks like Shulk's, I guess. When it's on Ricky, he's wearing these little brown shorts. And when it's on Charla, it turns into whatever that is. Yeah, I don't really get it, but these clothing items apparently have shape-shifting powers somehow. Anyway, now that we got those items, there is indeed a quest for us right here, and I want to switch around the party a little bit. While Ricky's over there hitting on the shopkeeper, we're going to talk to this Nopon researcher and fade her out of existence, so Ricky has to pay attention. He's dancing. We come here to do research, but Chilkins and Antol's always fighting, so we can no work. That is indeed a problem. Ah, Melly, I shall enjoy watching how you deal with this. I hope I don't disappoint you. We no ever finish at this rate. We no can go back to village. We need your help. We want you to get rid of some Chilkins and Antols. Can you help us? We don't mind helping out, but why are they fighting each other? That normal for Valak Mountain. They've been fighting since before I can remember. But it'd really be nice if they could stop. We have Chilkins and Antol, some decent defensive gems there. We have multiple objectives. We get 10,000 gold for this, definitely not bad. So we will let him wait here for the good news, and we'll just see what we can do here. Now, so those Nopon researchers couldn't have just been, I don't know, at the top of the dang hollow bone, because that's where we need to go. Yeah, the location where these monsters are is actually at the top of the hollow bone. So they could have just been standing up here, no. And by the way, I didn't kill him earlier, because yeah, we wouldn't have gotten credit for it, should we not have killed them before accepting this. We need to go around this slope of sorts, I guess, and when we get to the top, we should be able to see all the enemies that we need to hunt. We need to hunt Pollax, Chickens, and Antols, which, okay, not quite the ones I'm looking for, but should I just go a little bit further down? Please don't make a liar out of me, please. Come on. Okay, there's another... Wow, there are a lot of Moramoras in this area. I mean, that's not the one that we would have needed to hunt for the quest, though, but still, it's just like, we sure are running into a lot of them. Let me sneak around him, please. And more monsters have spawned. Come on. There we go. Or no, still not the right Chilkins. Please tell me I'm not in the wrong area. I know this is the right area. I know this. Pollax Chilkin. Yes, I was right. Good. I'm not going crazy. Well, I am, but not going crazy about my Xenoblade Chronicles knowledge, and that's what's important in life. Yes. And after killing them, just a little bit further down the path are more Pollax Chilkin. So yeah, I was really holding out for that, but yes, indeed, I was correct about where we needed to go. And ooh, Amethyst Vanilla Collected. That's a really nice sounding name. I kind of want to eat that, whatever that is. It sounds delicious. Then if you go down south of there, you can find the Antols running around here with these Entma Kings. However, the Entma King does not have those dots on it. Well, that's a kind of a bad way to word that. It doesn't have those 3 dots that say that it will attack if it's nearby a battle. So if you can just lure these 2 away and get them into a fight far away enough that the Entma King will not see you, you can just fight them without having to deal with it. Really nice to remember. Again, remember your tactics. Luring and running away are a lot more helpful than you think they are. It's so good, though. I mean, like, in a lot of RPGs, I just kind of ignore the tactics like defend or run and things like that, but no, in this game, they are actually really useful, and I like that. Alternatively, Antols can hatch from any sort of pods that you find in the same area, right near where that Entma King was. In fact, it's right over there. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, no, I thought it was fighting us for a second. Yeah, it's right over there. But, yeah, you can indeed fight these by just breaking open the pods, so another tip for you.
He's so cuddly I could almost cuddle him to death.
Ricky may well be the softest of all Nopon.
Ricky suddenly feel afraid.
Oh, more great end battles. Dunman gained a level up upon killing the last Antol. Very good timing. Gonna have to show that next time we get into a fight. And that does it, you Nopon researcher. We took them all out, and the mountain is a bit safer for you. Now, no problem for us to do our research. I thought you wanted to go back to the village. Never mind. Yep. No problem for Ricky, neither. Here, this thank you present from us. We get all those rewards? We'll confirm. Does Melia get a level up? No, she does not. Barely does not. Oh, God. So, this next quest is a bit of a weird one. I'll get to what I mean here in a minute. You know what I need help this time? Tell here upon Ricky. Tell. Ryan as well. Why, no, never mind. We want your help with our research. Go to a place with really good view and tell us what you think. It's too dangerous for Nopon to go to high places with wind and snow, which is why you're asking a Nopon to go to places with wind and snow. I can imagine being so small would make it difficult. Even so, you seem to be doing alright in this freezing cold place. Nopon no really feel cold. We so fluffy and warm. Sorry, where were we? So much for Ricky being all like, oh, it's so cold here, and Charlotte getting so much sympathy that he was just eating up. Yeah, I think that is just what it was. So you're gonna go to Befogger Pedestal and Kana Peak and investigate the views from there and tell them what it is like. Simple as that. If only research was as simple as, hey, try this and tell us what it's like. I guess we're just being guinea pigs. I can no wait to hear what it's like. Easy peasy, Hero Pawn, take care of it. Okay. I switched around the party a little bit. I think I want to have Shulk in the front because I got quick step gems on him and I'm just kind of too lazy to move the quick step gems to somebody else. But why do I find that quest so interesting? Well, it's not really, I guess, interesting, but a lot of sources claim that it's one of few quests that multiple characters can comment on, as in Ryan and Ricky. But I have done that quest with just Ryan in the party. I've done it with just Ricky in the party. I've done it with both of them in the party. Done it with neither of them in the party. And it doesn't change. It's just Ryan that comments. It's weird because I've seen multiple sources claim this. And it's just like that one quest in Colony 9 that just drove me nuts with, saying that if you had the specific party of 3 characters, you'll get comments from all 3 of them, and you get loads of affinity between all 3. I've never been able to trigger it. Nobody I know has ever been able to trigger it. And as far as I know, it's a completely bogus claim. If you can provide any proof whatsoever that that quest is indeed that way, by all means, tell me, because I really would like to know why some sources claim that. Anyway, as you can see, we're going over where we fought those Moras last time, as in the place that I didn't need to go, because I'd actually be coming here. Anyway, wonderful. Fatal Belladonna, interesting. We have this icy thing up here taking us to where we need to go, but we can't run up it. We can't jump up it, can't do anything. So instead, we gotta take an alternate route, and as you can see, there is a really narrow pathway that just kind of goes around this area. So how about we go over to it? And we haven't really been able to do any, like, proper, you know, really long bits of exploration of places we haven't been for a while. So I'm kind of happy that we're getting to just kind of go around Valak Mountain, see some new things, and just saying, if that climbing icon wasn't there, I probably would have never gotten that you're supposed to climb on this because it looks so inconspicuous. And on top of that, I don't think I would trust something that looks like this to be worthy of climbing on when you have a drop like that below you. Yeah, hang on. Where is it? Yeah, there. You can see how far down that goes. I don't think I would actually trust that personally. Just saying. Shulk, you got a lot more balls than I do when it comes to climbing things like that. There's some Reef Nebula in this area, and I think we want to remember where these are for later. I just kind of remember them being important. Don't exactly remember why. I don't know if it's for a quest or if maybe they have something for Colony 6. I don't totally remember. But we have a cave here. And this cave is taking us back around to where we wanted to go in the first place. A wet rat! Collectopedia items, you still never fail to entertain me. A mud squirrel. I don't see any mud around here. I don't know about you, but that's kind of an achievement that it can be a mud squirrel in this area. And, yeah, we have yet another climbing area. Another mud squirrel. I guess I could see this area maybe being a little bit. I mean, even with it being all icy, I think your hands would just slip right off, especially because I'm not even wearing gloves or anything. Alright, secret area, Belfogger Pedestal. Level up, and we got a skill learned. We can skip travel here anytime as well. Where exactly are we going? Wow, some interesting architecture. Looks similar to Prison Island, wouldn't you say? Okay, good. Over here. Wow. Quite the view. I'm kind of sad there's no hard target. You know what? No. We're wasting this view by having it be daytime. Let's switch it to nighttime. There we go. That's the majestic use of color that I know and love from my Xenoblade Chronicles. We've completed our research by just... Whoa! Crap! 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 Well, I'm good as dead. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What? Okay, that made Shulk's dying animation kind of funny, not gonna lie. What I wanted to show off instead is, I said the ice physics are really wonky, and as we saw, blocking the entrance to this area, there was ice that was too steep for us to walk up or even jump up. What say you that because we saw how wonky the ice physics were normally earlier, we equip Shulk with a ton of quick-step gems and see what the ice is like then. As indicated by the green text, I have up Shulk's movement speed the most that is allowed by quick-step gems, 25%. Now, that little piece of ice is gonna go a long way now that I have that. Getting on ice in this game and then jumping off at the very last second before I go off the ice is one of my favorite things to do. If you thought the ice physics are wonky before, Just watch. You see that cliff over there? Watch where that is. Because this is going to be pretty great. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Look at that. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay, that was pretty great.
I can't go on.
That was pretty great. But, it gets better. Trust me. Going sailing. Oh my god, that was even better. Whoa! Dude! I'm landing on... I can actually see the other point on the map that we're supposed to go to from here. I almost flew all the way to the other quest objective. To give you an idea of how far I flew from just walking on like 2 feet of ice, I flew from here all the way to there. I went that far. Holy crap. Oh man, that is amazing. Anyway, we need to go to the Makana Swoon for the second quest objective, and actually, wow, that piece of metal, look how big that is. Presumably just one tiny hunk of metal off of the Makanas is that huge? Yeah. Really is enough to make you feel insignificant. But anyway, needless to say, that's not going to be the last instance of hilarious ice physics that we're going to be having. And, you know, even though I know the ice physics are poorly programmed, I know that they're just utterly ridiculous. I know that they should not be that slippery. I know that it's way over the top. I don't really mind. It's just that the ice physics in this game do what I don't think many ice physics have ever done. It brings me joy. It's so fun. It's a simple, bit of fun to get on ice, run as fast as you can, and then at the very last second jump and let go and just kind of see how far your character is going to fly. It's the best. Next time that you're in Valak Mountain or in any area with ice in this game, just in general, just do that for a while. It's so fun to just see what'll happen. Try jumping off from different angles and just seeing how far you fly. Or heck, what stuff you crash into. It's just amazing. Anyway, though, as you can see, I walked quite a bit south from the Makana Swoon. And what you need to do is you need to walk up this little ledge here that doesn't even really look like you can walk up it. And we have some really narrow stuff here. You need to be careful not to fall. I wouldn't recommend having the camera behind you, more so above you. So you can just kind of get a better feel for it. And if you can just inch yourself very cleverly. God, the view from here is amazing. Holy crap. Come on, investigate. That finishes our research into the view from Kana Peak. If you want Melia, where is she? Is she up here? Or... No, hasn't responded. Oh, okay. If you want if you want experience for discovering Kana Peak as a location, it is indeed one, but you need to walk further than the quest marker to actually trigger it. I know it's kind of strange that the quest thinks you're in Kana Peak, but the map does not. In fact, you have to walk quite a bit further. Holy crap. Crystal frog. Awesome. That sounds really cool. Like a see-through frog, but a crystal. That's really cool. Anyway, I don't really want to stick around here too much longer. Let's just go back and see those Nopon researchers. When going back, I could skip travel down to the lower level and instantly go back to those Nopon researchers, but who wants to do that? I want to go on the slide again, mommy! And I missed the jump. Ryan is back here to tell you that he has seen these views. Which place is better? You need to know. Okay, important for next study. They were both pretty great, though, but I gotta give it to Kana Peak. We saw them both at nighttime, and that one was just the best. This doesn't actually affect anything, by the way. You can pick any one you want to. You can just mash A. You don't really need to pick any one of them. It doesn't affect anything in the game. No affinity impact, no different items, nothing like that. No alternate outcomes, no different quest routes. Just one simple Chill Defense 5 gem. Let's take it. Good. And we got Honorary Hyentia. Oh, wow. That achievement means that we've reached 3-star affinity with Upper Bionis. That is awesome. We got Takuku right here. I want to talk to him. One of my team goes to study the Chilkins, but Noah's come back. I just know something's happened to him. What can I do? I want to just register him in the affinity chart because he's the only name Nopon here that I know of. And with that done, I think we are good to carry on towards the tower a little further. It's not all that much further. We're on the lower level of Valak Mountain now, so we really shouldn't have that much further to go. In fact, you can see the base of it right up ahead. But once again, because it's so gigantic, it's not quite as close as it looks. It's further away. Actually, those enemies, are those things we could have hunted for quests? Oh, no, never mind, those are just rocks. One thing that I like as a little detail is that there's some really powerful big enemies here, but not a lot of them are aggressive. Like, this is probably the least, this is probably the least number of aggressive enemies we've seen since, like, Colony 9. A lot of the enemies are not vision type, they're not sound type, they're not really anything. They just kind of want to cross the tundra in peace and conserve their energy, which, To be fair, that is kind of realistic for how things would be in like a tundra kind of area. If we go over here, we will discover the Jacked Geyser. And yeah, there's a heart-to-heart location here. I can actually view this. If I could, that'd be really nice. I doubt it. Shulkin Ricky with purple affinity. No, not even close. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to view that. I guess I was just really hopeful. But as we come around here, and in the approach to it, I think we've accomplished a lot of things. We've done a lot of quests for the local Nopon. We explored a ton of Valak Mountain despite how huge it is. Discovered some really cool locations, got ourselves some ether crystals in fact, and saw some really nice views. And next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're going to be going inside the tower. See you guys then.